Hello, people of the world. Paul Whittakin here with the universal law of numbers, hiding right behind here, which is the universe, believe it or not, and I will set out to demonstrate that for you today. So what we have here is we have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, to 27, to 36, to 45, to 54, to 63, to 72, to 81, and it goes on forever. Now, that's just what the universe gives us. So I'm going to ask you the question, is 1 plus 1 2? Raise your hands if you got the answer right. Okay, and what about 1 plus 3? Is that 4? Or what about 1 plus 2? Is that 3? Or what about 1 plus 5? Is that 6? Is it always 6? It's always 6, just not in this case? Well, this gets down to a very deep, intellectual dilemma for us, because when we learned mathematics from, the beginning, this has always been somehow overlooked as if it has no practical significance. But in reality, folks, it's the universe talking to us. And whenever the universe talks, people should listen. And you know what? This is really the basis of all mathematics, because this is what we call the Cartesian coordinate system. And this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. And from that, we can, measure all things, including a line and the area underneath the line. And if we split this up into 4 squares, then we have 4 squares, and if we want to take 81 squares, we have them like this. There are 81 boxes, and inside of these boxes are squares, and we can make the squares go, infinitesimally small. We can make squares become infinitesimally large if we want, and nothing changes. So, what happened? I don't know what happened, but if we learned mathematics and we didn't learn it from this very basic fundamental form, then we just didn't get it. We never got it. And that's why mathematics has always been so complicated for so many people, and so many people have lost interest in it. And the problem is we've been learning it all wrong. Because this is what mathematics is, this is what it's always been, and this is what it will always be. And from this, we begin to understand, and by the way, if you want to do geometry in this thing, have at it, because it's a textbook of geometry. Now, from this, I derive this. It's also coming from the universe. What it does is it just takes the numbers 1 through 9, 9, and then it squares it, cubes it, 4th power, 5th power, 6th power, 7th power, and then something amazing happens. Once we hit the 7th power, then the whole thing starts right all over again up here, and comes back down to the 13th power. And then when it hits the 13th power, it goes back to the 14th power, and it starts all over again. And over and over and over again. And what that means is this is mathematical proof that the universe is expanding. Among other things, because even though the numbers get greater and greater and greater and greater, every number, it will fall into place. And as the number gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's still confined within this very structure. And, well, the thing about it is, I understand, there's something so simple about what I'm saying, and there's something so profound. But when you get it, you will really, really get it. And that's what I'm hoping will happen today. I'm hoping to awaken, people in the world so that they understand this and they can understand and conceptualize the significance of what it all means. Because really what it's doing is it's describing the universe. And that's not a little thing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move kind of fast, and anybody who can stop their video at any time and they can look at these things, but I'm just going to try and give you as much of this information as I can in this one episode, and from there you will get the basics. Something will sink in, I'm sure. Well, this right here, it's some of these famous numbers that we have, the most significant numbers that we have in mathematics. And they're the natural logarithm e, pi, phi, the square root of 2, Fibonacci numbers, and then over here I have my name, and my name is representing the universal law of numbers, okay? And the thing that happens is all of these important mathematical numbers, they all fall inside of that universal periodic table of mathematics. And the way that they do it is all of them, when you take the first 9 numbers of any of these numbers, they're going to add up to a 9 or a 3 or a 6 number. In the case of the natural logarithm e, it's 39, pi is 36, 2 pi would be 72, phi is 39, square root of 2 is 27, Fibonacci numbers comes out to 54, but in the universal world, we always reduce the numbers and it's a 27. And in the universal law of numbers, what we have here is these lines coming across, they add up to 54, 51, 54, 51, 33, and 54. And if you add, 36 to 54, you'll get 90. If you add 39 to 51, you'll get 90. If you add 27 to 33, you'll get 60. If you add 54, once again, they're all going to add up to 90 because this universal law of numbers, it dictates the entirety of mathematics, and all of these universal numbers will follow the same code. What I call this is the 369 code. You do not see any 3s or 6s and 9s, but once we start to delve into it, you'll understand what I mean. But basically, you see, for instance, 1 and 5 is 6, 7 and 2 is 9, 4 and 8 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. There's your first 369 right, staring us right in the face. And this number 784, it's the square root of 28, and it's 7 and 8 is 15, and 4 is 19, so it's a 1. And 729 is the square root of 27, and it's a 9. So basically we have a 1 and we have a 9, and that's very important because that appears to be the hierarchy of the universe of numbers that we call mathematics. Anyway, I'm just going to keep on moving and moving and moving, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so this is the way we typically look at numbers, all right? Now, when we look at numbers like this, it's all well and good, but somewhere in that whole mess of numbers, it loses its continuity, it loses the symmetry, and it loses the pattern, and we don't recognize the underlying message. It just gets lost. And what I'm saying is we've all been taught mathematics incorrectly because we overlooked this. And once you begin to understand this, you'll understand mathematics so much easier, and it will be so much more amazing than you ever realized. So what we want to do is we want to reintroduce ourselves to the world of numbers. And for me, I consider them my friends. I literally do. These are my friends. And if you look at them as friends, you will see that they're very truthful, they're very reliable, they're very trustworthy, and they're always consistent, and they can have a very special place in your life. So to anybody out there who has had, you know, detests numbers, hates numbers, was a victim of numbers from formal schooling, listen, this is not formal schooling. This is a different paradigm. This is numbers as they really are, not that distorted, you know, the way that they were taught to us all. The number system works completely different than the way it was introduced to us in formal schooling. And what I'm going over here today, it has meaning starting from preschoolers all the way up to nuclear physicists, okay? So, you know, any preschool child can understand this once they start to understand what 1 through 9 means. But anyway, if we look at 1 through 9, we get the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and we get the even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, they have a symbiotic relationship. And then we get 3, 6, and 9. Now we get this code embedded in the universal law of numbers, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, 1. You can look at it any way you want because it doesn't really change anything. What they're doing is they're showing us how to count, okay? Everything in the world of mathematics is based on geometry, and numbers just describe the geometry. And in a circle is divided up into 9 equal parts, and if we take 3, 6, and 9, it will make a triangle. Other things that will make a triangle are 2, 5, and 8, 1, 4, and 7. Those are perfect triangles inside of the circle. 3, 6, 9, 2, 5, 8, and 1, 4, 7. Now we'll kind of just look at the numbers a little bit and just get a little bit of a deeper understanding. So if we take 1, 2, 3, that's a 6, 4, 5, 6, it's a 6, 7, 8, 9, it's a 6. Okay? Just take my word for it. What we're doing is we're reducing the numbers. By reducing the numbers, then we understand what mathematics is. By not reducing the numbers, then we don't have any understanding whatsoever of the power of mathematics. So we will go and we'll just circle the first 2, the next 3, and the next 4, and we're going to get 3, 3, 3. Okay? And this is just showing here, you know, if you take what I started with right here, and you go down here, you're going to get a line. And if you do it like this, you're going to get the same line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now you have 4 triangles inside. And, you know, a circle obviously fits inside, a square fits inside of a circle. A triangle fits inside of a circle. And a circle fits inside of a square. So just showing you that one more time. Triangle, 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 triangle. Those are the first 4 triangles. After that, we have infinite triangles. And I'm going to sort of try and point out here a little bit about these triangles. Now, basically what we have is 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. But other triangles are 2, 5, 8. 2, 5, 8. Another triangle is 1, 4, 7. Basically 7, 1, 4. 4, 7, 1. Inside of a circle, if we connect lines, we will get a triangle. If the circle is divided up evenly into 9 equal slices. Okay, so the first thing we have going on here is we have these numbers, 1, 4, 9, 7, 7, 9, 4, 1, 9. So, you know, where do they come from again? 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, 7 squared is 49, 8 squared is 64, 9 squared is 81, and they will reduce to that. If we triple cube the number, 2 to the third is 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 9, 4 cubed is 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 is 64, 6 and 4 is a 1. 5 cubed is 125, 1, 2, and 5 is an 8. 6 cubed is 216. 2 and 1 is 3, plus 6 is 9. 7 cubed is 343. Let me see. 3 and 4 and 3, yes. 3 and 4 and 3 is 10, which is 1. 8 cubed is 512. 5, 1, 2 is 8. 9 cubed is 729, and that's a 9. But anyway, you know, you have to understand that this came from the universe. The universe tells us what it is. We don't tell it. I'm not telling you anything that's my opinion. I'm just showing you what the universe does. Okay? Now, in the universe, if I take this top line, I get that sequence 149779419. And if I multiply it by itself, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 9 is 9, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 9 is 36. That's how this matrix is arrived upon. What we're going to find out is that these numbers, they all reappear. All of the numbers from the initial sequence, they're going to reappear in every sequence when we start to multiply it by themselves. And a very interesting thing happens. So 149 is followed by 189 in the original, and then 179. And we can see that the 179 is the one that's coming down here. Okay, and in the middle there in purple is a 4. Now, we're going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to show you the codes. 248751. Okay, 248751, they're all the numbers between 1 and 9 that are not 3, 6, and 9. But in reality, they are 3, 6, and 9. And I will demonstrate that for you too. Okay, but just to give you an example, 5 and 1 is a 6, 2 and 4 is a 6, 8 and 7 is 15, it's a 6. Okay, but we can get 3 6s and 9s out of it. 7 and 2 is a 9. 8 and 4 is 12, which is a 3. So basically, they're the 369 code as well. So inside of this 248751, we have 417, 417, or 714, or 741, and you can see that they're evenly, placed apart, because this thing has perfect symmetry. This is a perfect number given to us by the universe. Anything I say, if I make a mistake, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever, because this thing here, it's like the Almighty. It never makes a mistake. It's always perfect. If you were to explore it, you will only be amazed. Okay? So basically, I'm just going to continue on with that one first exercise. And what I'm showing you is that if we multiply the first line in the code going across, this one, by itself, we're going to get this kind of a matrix. And if you want to look at it, you're going to get, here's a 5, 5, 5. 7 and 4 is 11, 2, 2, 2. 7 and 4 again. 9s. 7 and 1 is 8, 4 and 4 is 8, 1 and 7 is 8. 7 and 1 is 8, 4 and 4 is 8, 1 and 7 is 8. 4 and 7 is 11 is 2, 2, 2. 5, 5, 2. Okay, because it's basically what we have is the 258 code. So the 258 code, you can look at it here, 258. They're evenly spread apart, but 258 is in here too. Inside of the 248751 code is the 528 code, otherwise known as the 825 code, otherwise known as the 258 code. Okay, now 258 and 741, they have a very special relationship. They're basically kind of sort of the same number, because if we go 258 in that direction, we're going to go like that. But if we go backwards and cross the number line going into negative territory, 2 is going to go 1, 0, minus 1. And then it's going to turn into 147, okay? And 147 will do the same thing. So if we go 147, 741, now we go back 3 that way, we're going to get a 2. And it's going to continue on in the negative territory like 258. and consider them what you will, brothers and sisters, you know, husband and wives. They are related, and it really is a family. It's a family of numbers. And I would have to say the solar system is a family too, by the way. You know, that's just me. Don't let me get too carried away. Now, what we have is we're going to take 149. We're just going to do the 149 against the sequence, 189, 179, 159, 729, 489. And we're going to do it with another one, but I'm going to tell you ahead of time that you're going to get the same exact results. And that's basically what I'm showing you is the pattern. So if we do 149 line against 179 line, we're going to get the 119, 119, 119, which is the fifth line, okay? So if we're doing 149 against 189, we're going to get the 119, because this thing here is perfect. And let's look and see what we have here. 8, 8, 8, 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 2, 8, 8, 8. Basically, it's that 258 code, okay? That's what it is. Now, we're going to take it down to the next number, and we're going to move along, but you're going to start to get the idea. And the idea that you will see is that in all of mathematics, basically what's going on is we're following a 369 code. And the 369 codes has secondary codes, which are the ones, again, that are shown here. So we have the 369 code, that's the main one, the 417 code, the 181 code, can't forget about that one, 258, and those are the main codes, and they keep on reoccurring because these numbers, they're interconnected, they're bound together like atoms bind together like molecules to form molecules. Okay. So now we look at that one. Now we have this 2 in the middle. So we had a 1 in the middle here. Now we have a 2 in the middle. And that's something to pay attention to because that's going to be, it's basically going to show us the 248751 code embedded in the periodic table of numbers. 149,779,419 against 159,729,489. Now we're having 693, 693, 693, 693. And I know you're not used to counting like that, but I'll just show you again. 7 and 8 is 15. 15 is 1 and 5, it's a 6. 4 and 5 is a 9. 1 and 2 is a 3. 3, 9, 6. 6, 9, 3. 6, 9, 3. So now you're beginning to see behind the shroud how even though in the initial diagram you didn't see any 3s, 6s, and 9s, this is the 369 code. Now the 369 code is the basis of all mathematics. It's the basis of all geometry. If you ever remember from geometry, all of the angles always seem to be 9s, add up to a 9. And it is, because the circle is 360 degrees. 360 is 3, 6. 3 plus 6 is a 9. A square is also 360 degrees. All of the polygons are 300, add up to a 9 number. You know, only the equilateral triangle has internal angles that are not 9s. They have 60-degree internal angles, but there's 3 of them. And 6 and 6 and 6 is 18, so it is a 9. And besides that, no matter how many sides you put on a polygon, it will always reduce to a 9 number. Now we're going to 149 against 119. 119 is the 5th line down there. You see it? 119. I hope you see it. Make your own, people. It will change your life. I promise you. I promise you it will change your life. 2, 2, 2. 8, 8, 8. 5, 5, 5. 285 code. Okay? It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be 8, 8, 8. 2, 2, 2, and 5, 5, 5. All right, we have the 528 code. It's the 369 code. I will repeat myself over and over because once you're finished with this thing today, you're going to be thinking 258, 174, 471, 714, 825, 528, 369, because that's what mathematics is, and it's got something very special to show you about it, and I'm going to get to that. So just kind of bear with me because I'm human. I'm talking about something that's so incomprehensible, so great, so powerful, so true, so, perfect. Don't let me do anything to change that reality for you, because you will find that it is, I call it God. I can't help it. We go 189, 189, that's that number. And now, okay, now we're at a different number already. So let's see if we got, let me just check what I did here quickly, because I might have gotten through the whole series, and I think I did. And now let's see if I did. 1-4, yeah, okay, this is the last one in that series, and I'll show you what I mean. We went from 149779419 to 129459789, and what I want to show you is that we get the code 8 7 5 2 1 back to 8. 8s, let me see if I have them all. 1 2 3 4 5. I'm missing one. Oh, here it is. 2. Okay, I'll put them in the 248. I'll put them in the 248 order for you, so we get that, so we don't lose that. 2 4 8 7 5 1. Okay, so basically in the middle here we get 2 4. I'll try and be calm. 8 7 5 1. Okay, so we got the 248751. All right. Now I'm going to show it to you with the 189189, and that's the only one I'm going to show you, and then we're going to move on. But we're going to get the 248751. Because that's the code, and we're going to get all the other same things too. So let's do 189. We'll start with it against itself. Sorry. That's me. And maybe I'm going to start moving a little faster because we have a lot to cover. What I'm going to say today is that if you stick with this until the end, you will learn more about mathematics than you have learned in your entire life, and you will have a completely new and different perspective on it. And even if you didn't like math at any point in your life, I think I can change that for you today, because it's just a much different thing than what we've actually been taught. Okay? So 189, this one's, I'll do against 149. In any case, we get this line here, 159729489, 159729489. We get 5, 5, 5, 3, nope, that's 4. What is that? Okay, 8 and 5 is 13 is a 4. So 5, 4. Okay, good. That's what's going on here. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. That's what happens there. We got a 2. Now we'll do it against itself. And we get 119, 119, 119. That's one of the lines going across. It's the 5th line down. Here we get 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Here we get 9, 9, 9. So this is all about 9s. Even the 9s are 9s. Okay, now we'll take it down to the next line, and we get 8, 8, 8, 1, 1, 1, 8, 8, 8, 1, 1, 1, 8, 8, 8, 1, 1, 1. Okay? And that's the 181 code, by the way. Now we'll take it down to the next line. What are we getting now? 6, 9, 3, 3, 9, 6, 6, 9, 3, 3, 9, 6, 3. Well, here it's 6, 9, 3, 3, 9, 6. That's the 369 code. And now we'll take it down to the next line. And we get 2, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7, 2, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7. 8 plus 8 is 16, 1 plus 6 is a 7. So 2, 2, 2, and 7, 7, 7. And we get the line 189, 189, 189. So 189, 189, 189 times 119, 119, 119 is 189, 189, 189. How about that? And which is this is the same thing I was speaking about a minute ago, how the numbers turn into themselves or they turn into other numbers. The 258 turns into 174, and I just showed you how a 189 is turning into 818. Okay, what do we got here? We have 3, 6, 9. Good enough for you right now. We got this line 179, 449, 719, which is the third line across coming down. And that one's probably out of order, and that's fine. But in any case, we have the 248751 code, and I'll pull that out. Okay. It doesn't really matter which order they're in because, well, it does, but for your purposes, 174258, it doesn't change anything about the dynamics of the whole system. They all have some relationship. So what is 258? 258 is when you add 2 or 3 to 2 and just go on forever. So how does that work? 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8. It goes on forever, folks. What is the 147 code? It's 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 3 is 7, plus 3 is 10, which is 1 again, plus 3 is 13, which is 4 again, plus 3 is 16, which is 7. So when you go 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, you get 147 code. If you do it with a 6, you go from 1 to 7. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 6 is 13 is 4, plus 6 is 20, which is 2. No, it's not. It's plus 6 must be 19. Let me do that. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 6 is 13, plus 6 is 19, which is a 1. So anyway, it works with the 6s like that with 6s. It works like that with 3s. 258 works like that with 6s and works like that with 3s. 396